What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since the video of training on Mallorca, and in the meantime I've done the Ironman in Israel as well, and now it's already the end of December, so 2022 is almost coming to an end. So in this video I will do a recap of my 2022 season. I will talk about my goals up front of the season, and I will tell you guys if I reached it or not. I will tell you something about my plans for 2023. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about Ironman Israel, as I've not done a video yet of the race. So yeah, we had a really good training block on Mallorca to prepare for the Ironman Israel race. The thing I changed mostly after the race in Almere is my nutrition. So I talked with some experts, and we saw that my intake on the carbs was not high enough, and I tried to lift it up to around 90 grams an hour for now, and prepared it for around 10 weeks up front of the Ironman Israel race. And so that was my big change of nutrition plan for the race in Israel. I went over there together with Tristan Olij and Menno Koolhaas, three Dutch guys together. So on race day it was wet. It hasn't been raining over there for a long time, but exactly on the race day it was raining a lot. So there was different circumstances than expected. So of course, starting with the 3.8k swim. So for the first 1.5 kilometers I was in the second big chasing group, but then the guy just before me lost touch of the group, and of course I couldn't get back to the group. So that's when the group split a little bit, and I came out of the water in the third big chasing group, around 3 minutes from the leaders. So it was okay, but I didn't have the best feeling over there. So on the bike, first of all, it's time to find your own rhythm. I knew there were some strong cyclists coming from behind, as Sebastian Kienle and Boris Stein were a little bit behind us out of the water. So after 45 kilometers they reached our group, and from that point on the pace was going pretty faster than before. So it was time, if I wanted to get back in the second big chasing group with where Patrick Lange was and those guys, I needed to stay with the two fast German guys on the bike, and that's what I did. And in the end, together with Sebastian Kienle, with the two of us, we got back to the big chasing group after around 135 kilometers in the race. So from that point on I was in the group together with Patrick Lange, Sebastian Kienle, Dennis Chevreau, Menno Koolhaas, so very strong guys. And we rode together in that group back to transition 2. And up to that point my nutrition plan was working out great. I felt strong, took all the nutrition in that I wanted to do, and it was time to hopefully do a strong marathon. And I started the marathon on a nice pace, not too fast, but it was alright. And I was just feeling strong. I had a nice pace, exactly as I wanted to run. Some fast guys, Chevreau and Menno Koolhaas, they passed me pretty fast already, but I just stick to my own plan. After around, I guess, 10 kilometers, Sebastian Kienle came to me, and we have been running together for about 15 kilometers or so. That was very cool, of course, to be running together with him, as he's one of my idols from, he's a former world champion, of course, so he's a very big guy in our sport. And after 25 kilometers, he had to drop back a little bit. He didn't have the best day, I guess. And I had still a great feeling up till kilometer 30, 32. That's the point where I started to fade a little bit. But in the end, I managed to run a 2-hour 50 marathon, something which was my goal for this season, to be running that time in a marathon. And for me right now, that's my best marathon in the triathlon ever. So that's something I can take with me to 2023. I am really happy with it. In the end, I finished 10th place overall. Amongst some of the top guys from our sport, of course. So happy with that race. And so the race in Israel helped me to get back a top 100 spot in the Professional Triathlon Organization ranking, the PTO. So this season I finished in 89th position overall, which is very cool for me, as last year I only finished around 220th place or so. So it shows that I'm on the right path right now. So happy with that. So thinking back about my 2022 season, so yeah, for me it has been a pretty long season. I started off already at the beginning of April and yeah, finished my season just last month at the end of November in Israel. So it was a very widely stretched season for me. I think it was my longest season ever up till now. I think 4 full distances for me right now is just one too much. I mean, the IRONMAN Israel, the last race of the season, was my best triathlon up to date right now. But with doing 4 training blocks and doing resting, etc., it might be one full distance too much. So I think for 2023 I will be doing 3 full distance races and having a little bit more time to do some yeah, really good training and to just try to become a little bit better. So in overall, this was my best season right now. I mean, I did 4 full distance races, as I said, which were 3 of them were continental races. It was the Ironman American Championship in Texas, it was the Ironman European Championship in Frankfurt, and the Ironman Middle East Championship in Israel. I finished in all of the races in the top 10, so it was pretty good. And my other full distance was my hometown race, Challenge Almere, where I finished 8th place, so also top 10. So in general, pretty alright. Yeah, results, pretty good results. But I have the feeling it was a little bit average. Always off the bike, I was in a very good position, but then the run was not so good anymore because of the nutrition part. And I think and I hope that right now I found a solution for that thing, for that problem. And hopefully the marathons in 2023 will be better than that. If that might be possible, if I can fix that like I'm doing right now, then yeah, some nice things might be happening for the future. And that will take me to my goals for yeah, the 2023 season. Yeah, my goals are first of all to stay in the top 100 on the PTO ranking, but of course I'm looking more upwards, and I'm hoping to get a little bit more higher up than I'm doing right now. So yeah, the thing for me, how I can do that is to perform better, of course, and to perform better, my goals for that is that I want to try and be really competitive in the full distance races and try to be in the top 5 at races, and maybe even yeah, getting some podium results in half distances or full distances. So that will be the goal for the upcoming season. And how can I do that is what I think how I can do that is to be a better runner. So right now my PB is the 250 marathon, and nowadays the level in the running scene on the triathlon is so high. Everybody is running around 240, 245. So that's where I need to go as well. So that's my big focus for the upcoming months, is to yeah, focus more on the run, of course, as I did last year in the winter as well. And then I can hopefully make the last step to try to fight for the top 5 or the podium spots in those big races. So thanks again for watching this video. I hope you liked watching my videos of this season. Right now I'm preparing as good as possible for 2023. Yeah, I hope your training is going nice as well, and maybe we can see each other at some races in 2023. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe this channel, these videos, would be really appreciated. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.